Scottie, do you have a take on Keegan's captaincy and whether he should, if he's playing well, name himself to the team and be a part of your group?
I guess you're going to have to ask the captain that question. You know, it's. I think looking at our squad, I think we have a really good group of guys. I think Keegan can only help that. I think if it's something that Keegan wants to be a part of the team, wants to play, I think he's a guy we'd all love to have on the team. The intensity that he's brought as a captain. I mean, he has definitely exceeded my expectations so far as a captain. He's done a great job. You know, he's passionate about the Ryder Cup. He cares a lot about us as players, and it's been a lot of fun kind of watching him develop in this role. And you know, we're excited to get the Ryder Cup started.
Give an example of what he's done, kind of above and beyond.
You know, he leaves some messages in our locker every now and then, a lot of text messages. I just feel like since Keegan is out here a lot versus some of the other captains we've had in the past, not that they did a bad job. I think it's just different having him here week in, week out. He's a guy that we know well. I loved all our previous captains, but I think it's just different when we're showing up. It's like, hey, you want to play a practice round this week? You know, we see him in dining. He's just around a lot more, and so I think there's more opportunities for him to be kind of a part of our lives out here, and I think that's really important as he steps into that captain role, knowing the players as well as he does.
Do you seek your feedback or opinion on what the rest of the team should look like?
I think we all have a little bit of back and forth, but ultimately, you know, Keegan is the one doing all the research. He's got great assistant captains that are doing a good job of helping support him in that role, and I think they'll do most of the decision making when it comes to rounding out the team.
Scottie, he has said that he's hoping guys are going to go to Napa. Have you made a decision on that, or?
Yeah, my plan as of now is to go play in Napa. You know, outside of some extenuating circumstances, yeah, I'll probably be playing in Napa.
Do you get a sense that most are going to, and is that kind of been a discussion point, like it's going to be a good idea?
Yeah, I think going in, when you look at the last Ryder Cup, I think that was maybe a bit too much time off for us. And, you know, it's one of those deals it's tough. When you get to the end of the PGA Tour season, I think you're a little bit tired, you know. You look at a year like last year that I had, when it came towards the end of the season, you know, I was pretty worn out. You know, it took a lot out of me, and it was important for me to get rest. And I think now with the way the schedule is, I think there's 4 weeks after the Ryder Cup, after the Tour Championship before the Ryder Cup, and that's plenty of time to get rest while still staying competitive. And so it's important for me to get out, get some competitive reps before the Ryder Cup. Felt like last time it was just maybe a bit too much time off.
Can you kind of head about what the crowd might feel like at that page and how it might compare to what you guys saw in Rome?
I mean, I love answering all these questions about the Ryder Cup, guys, but we're at the I mean, this is ridiculous. We're at the BMW Championship. The Ryder Cup is over a month away. If you want to talk about this week, let's talk about this week. If not, I got practice to do. I'm getting ready for a golf tournament.
What do you like about the changes that have been made to the course?
They definitely try to make the golf course harder. I think they definitely accomplished that goal. I think they changed 2 holes from par 5s to par 4s, and didn't really move tee boxes or anything like that. So that's 8 shots there already and scored a par. I think sometimes we get a little bit obsessed with score to par in terms of golf course design. I think what we look for as players always is rewarding good shots and punishing bad ones. And so far, this golf course seems really challenging. We'll see how it plays over the course of 4 days, but it's in fantastic shape. I mean, the greens are really good. Got a decent amount of rough, plenty of pitch on the greens, and so there's definitely going to be some challenges for us out there. It's going to be a pretty stern test this week.
Thanks, Scottie. Yes, media or other.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, guys.